JP, with that being said, where's a safe place where we can remove the mask? Be vulnerable.
And it's funny that you asked that, and that's one of the things that we really hadn't had safe spaces in order to have these open dialogues. And that's why I created the Cave of Kings of Atlanta and established the one in Detroit as well. Because we were always taught to just, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. We're not talking about, we gonna man up, ain't no crying. This is what you do. And see, once you hold all of this stuff in, we, like Julio said, I'm okay ourselves in the grave. And that's why women are living 10 to 15 years longer than we are, because they actually have safe spaces to go. So we actually have to create these spaces in order for us to be vulnerable. And I always tell the ladies, if a brother is vulnerable with you and open up to you, this brothers trust you. And a lot of times, sometimes, brothers be careful about that because sometimes it's weaponized against us.
Yeah, I think we need to know like the science behind it, right? Like our tears carry the same thing, the stress relievers.
Right.
And so when we don't cry, we're not releasing that stress. And I tell people, particularly biblically speaking, the same dude who would cut off your head, David, was the same dude out there worshiping, writing poems to God. So it's like, which one you want? You can get the poet laureate, or you can get the warrior. Which one you want, right? Something about the samurai. I know we got to keep moving, right? Something about the samurai. The same dude who was a warrior also cultivated the cherry blossom. You know what I'm saying? So right here I'm a warrior, but I got this side to me that's also I admire, and I can also cultivate beauty. Yeah. I ain't saying I'm a cultivator of cherry blossom, but
you ain't planted nothing in years.
It's about 100 years.
And talking about this, removing the mask, do we charge our friends? Our friends should hold us accountable, right? So we should be able to remove the mask with our friends. But how many true friends do we have? Where you can be in that space, Julio. I mean, let's talk about
it's hard to say because think, right? He talked about therapy. Let's really be honest. We probably could only talk about mental health and therapy, last 3 or 4 years of our life?
Yes.
Maybe social media made it, or different things made it okay to talk about it.
Right.
I mean, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years ago.
Right.
Oh, no.
Something wrong with you if you talk about mental health. Yeah, sure, right?
Yeah.
So I think just kind of getting the mask off our mental health instead of having to be in the closet with it is probably a good thing. I know I still struggle with it. I get friends who will call me and, they telling me their problem. I'm thinking like, bro, I can tell you a whole lot of my problems too,
Yeah.
So it's just kind of finding that happy medium.
Yeah. I know when we were vibing, you all, we was prepping for the show, we all talked about who've been to therapy, right?
Right.
It's amazing the release you get from therapy.
Yes.
I'm like you, Julio. I'm like, man, my father was Vietnam vet, tough, but it's amazing the release you get from talking to someone that truly doesn't know you.
Right.
Here to hear what you have to talk about. So
It is, because I found out I wasn't right all the time. I didn't like that. I almost didn't want to go back there, which means I ain't right. I am right. That's how I'm supposed to feel.
And the crazy part about it, most men usually won't go to therapy until a woman recommends them to go.